Introduction to radicals. Each root has particular degree that cancels out with the same exponent. For example, if you see a square root, the index here is 2, and the square root will cancel out with the second power. And the result will be just plain x. Same goes with the cube root. Cube root will cancel out with the third power, and you would have just y left. Fourth root will cancel out with the fourth power, and you will have just that variable. Here's a review of terminology. Whatever is inside of the root under root symbol is called radicand. If you see no index on a radical, that's a square root. It cancels out with the second power. A perfect square is a number or a variable raised to a second power. A perfect square is a number or a variable raised to a second power, or any even power, because you can always factor out 2 from an even exponent. To evaluate the square root, first you want to rewrite radicand as a perfect square. Then you want to take the root by dividing power by 2. Second power and square root will cancel, and you will simplify if necessary. So here we have to simplify square root of 25. That's a square root. 25 can be written as 5 times 5, or 5 to the second power. Then to take the root, you will cancel square root and the second power, and we are left with 5 as our solution. Here we have to simplify negative square root of 16, so this will be negative square root of 4 times 4 will give us 16, so 4 to the second. Square root and the second power cancel out, so we are left with negative 4, and this is our solution. Here we have to simplify square root of 1/4. We can always say that 1/4 is a half times itself. 1 times 1 gives us 1. 2 times 2 gives us 4 in denominator. Something times itself is that base to a second power. Square root and the second power cancel, and 1/2 is our solution. Here we have to simplify square root of 4 out of 49. We can say that 4 is 2 times 2. 49 is 7 times 7. So that will be 2 out of 7 to the second power. Square root and the second power cancel. 2 out of 7 is our solution. Now here we have a cube root, and cube root will cancel out with the third power. Now I am going to rewrite 27 is 3 times 9. Cube root and 9 is also 3 times 3, so this will be 3 times 3 times 3. Now we have 3 factors of 3, so 3 is our base. 1, 2, 3, and 3 is our exponent. Cube root will cancel out with the third power, and 3 is our solution. That's all.